Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to deploy an ASP.NET Core application onto AKS. So for the sake of this tutorial, I won't be going into testing stages. I'm just going to be showing you how to deploy onto AKS following a CI/CD pipeline. So the first thing you need to do, the only prerequisite you need is that you need an Azure account. So go ahead and log into Azure portal.azure.com, and inside home click on DevOps projects, and you need to add a new resource. You need to create a new resource. So create a new resource, and inside resource search for DevOps project, and click on create. So we're going to be creating a new DevOps project with CI/CD pipeline function. So today we're going to be using .NET. So select .NET and click on next, and we're going to be working on ASP.NET Core. So click on next, and we're going to be using the Kubernetes Service, so AKS KS. So select this and click on next. Right, so the project name we're going to be using is AKS Core. We're going to just be naming it as AKS Core, and select your organization. I want to keep it the same. So just click on done. Just give it some time. Right, so our application has been installed and now the deployment is underway. So just give some time, and we can view this. So it should take around 1 or 2 minutes. Right, so your deployment is complete. So just go to resource, and it's going to show you everything. Right, so now we're going to, first thing we need to do is view the build pipelines, and then we're going to be viewing the release pipelines. So we can just go ahead and check out my code, open link in new tab, and click on build pipelines. Now these are your build pipelines, so this is your build pipeline. So you can edit your build pipeline by clicking on this. Yeah, so your build pipeline, this is the name. You can give it a meaningful name. So AS Core CI. I'm just gonna give it as AS Core. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as CI for now. Right, and click on. Yeah, so I didn't change anything. So yeah, right. So you can view your releases over here. So this is your build pipelines. So you can view your release pipelines over here. So inside your releases pipeline, no deployments have been found yet. So just go ahead and inside your build pipelines, click on this, and we actually just created the application now, so it's still in the initial stages. It's still running, it's still getting built, so it's going to take a while. So all of this has to be done. Okay, so while it's getting built, we can just go ahead and we can actually edit our release pipeline. So while our initial thing is getting, while the initial release is in its deploying stage, we can actually edit our release pipeline. So just go ahead and go on releases and click on edit. So under edit, you can choose how you want your build pipeline to work, whether you want it to be automatic or manual. So if it's automatic, under your release pipelines in your artifacts, you can just select this. Continuous deployment trigger is already enabled. So what this means is that after each build, you don't need to manually deploy it, it's automatic. But if you want to manually deploy your build each time, then you can disable this. So now that we've checked our CI/CD pipelines and everything is good to go, I'm going to show you how it's going to actually work. So inside your repos, inside your commits, so in the first commit is actually when we create the app. and I think it's still getting the release is still being formed. Yep, so it's still in its early stages. So yeah, it's in progress, and this will take a while. The first time I did it, it took me around 20 minutes. So, but in the case that you do want to make modifications, so for example, this is your repository. So inside your commit, and this is the initial commit, and we can actually check this out. And this is your file structure. So this is my file structure, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to change something, index.cshtml, and we can actually browse files, and we can actually make a change. So click on application, click on the inside the pages, and let's just try changing an CSHTML file. So let me just try editing this, and success yes, for example. So I want to click on commit. So after I click on commit, and the branch name is going to be master. After I click on commit, it should initiate a new build. So again, the first build hasn't finished yet. The first release hasn't finished yet. But this should initiate a new build. So I'm going to go ahead and check. And right, as you can see, recently run pipelines, I just updated the index.cshtml. So this has initiated a new build. Now this build will in turn initiate a new release. So in my releases, if I check, okay, so this is the first one. So after this finishes, a new release will be created, release 2. So yeah, build, and the first commit, the stages, it's done, and this is going to take a while, I think, because the first release must be dealt with. And once the first release is dealt with, a new release will be created. So again, this is going to take a while, but once this is deployed, it should give you a notification, and your deployment should show as successful. So after that, you can view your application. Each time you make a commit, then the application will be built again, and a new release will be made. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial.